Double kura how nya bindi. Me say ye prum me small boys o. Ye prum cantonment ko he. Say ye bo ye to bakan. Ye prum be ma cafe. Hello. Me say no enkwari ni na enda ye se ukwa ye na tambe na he. Wo kwasia wo ti. Wo be ati no ye kwa ye fa ho ben. See ye kwa ye din. Me say week me di eyi ba be kire mo. Big pa na obi da me small boy nsa da so. Be wu ada kuro mu amo. All these things. Share the eba no. And the Oba Ghana. Me say politics, no. Some people want to say who politics ni year. Some people say who the air cost of Ghana. This is the real politics. We know say who say the real politics in any.
Echo. What did you say? Who? What did you say? Who? I am 450. So 450. 300. Above form. Echo. What did you say? Who? What did you say? Who? I am 450. So 450. 300. Above form.
And before this is the politics. We omu here degree o. Omu here some about peace of a peace FMO. They don't care about what you say tomorrow on news file. They don't care about the other kind of TV3 so hot issues so say the what they care about is their own affect you positively finished. And these people no we mu no hu omo sa no. Sa wo ya ade na so mo ni a na sa aban ho kire na omo beti ase. They will understand. They will reason with the government. Because omo say aban no onya ketewa no omo bi onya kese no omo bi nti aban no kura duru bebi na aban no ho kire na aban no omo kasa Ghana for beti ase. That is what you people MPP you are missing. Mo Jimmy Ghana for him say as aban ho to me kire no aban to me ekoyie nti esia no omo say aban we onya kese no omo bi. And aban way edum brebi na ho kire no Okatakyie omo say ahokyere ba mo ma nyina yen kom kakra Ghana beti ase. That is the way you govern a nation. Yeah. Into mun kwase son of the tete ochina mo Google news file no so na mo tete nkan kwasasem no we mu they don't care about you. Abana mo to ye na mo to ma John Mahama no John Mahama ka kire omo say na petrol board no soro o de aba fom ene na hi omo. John Mahama say na eduane boarding or the above form and in a omo. Na John Mahama say nyoma bia omo kwan assess no or the big push aba obie kronum e kwan no say Ghana is under construction omo ni tua omo tu kwan sebia eh dia omo ko bank small banks omo save wo ho no and omo kwa interest rate no form omo tumi gi loan mo yire nom women's bank na eba enti sankwa sese no mabetena news file ekeka interviews ekeka bro for church on Facebook say on mekan bro for on enfan wo. The governance needs to trickle all the way down. Because I bind the sika shedipa botoma and then I will share, you know. The government has put money in their pockets. I bind the sika ashe Ghana for bottom. What did you kind of? Or say first, you know. Now me talk a deal with gallon baku diesel 450 Ghana and then me talk the 300. I bind the 150 Ghana shed bottom. Faculty about school fees. It is about the Facebook. Now with the news file. Now with the TV so yeah, I buy no Ghana for secabation. I buy the secabation Ghana for bottom every single day. The government is putting money in the pockets of the citizenry. John Mahama's government is injecting money in people's pockets. It is a more MPP for Montiasia no. Mo Jimmy no. Mo Jimmy say 1992 politics yeah. And I the Antiasia Bibia baby amompe. Me pese me busa MPP for question. Right now, petrol. We are buying petrol $9.99. No, Moko filling station. I am because you boom 17 in 9. From the party leadership to the last person, Mwe Jimmy. And then you top petrol $9.99. No, some more you know cockroom. Nasa omutu omuka kwa. Omuka check petrol station say yeah MPP for 25 17 Ghana. In Kwasiafo, you are still enjoying the $9.99 petrol. a letter. And you are stupidly sitting on TV and telling me, say, NDC, MPP there, NDC nyadie, oh, bought down. Now me give some mobile party card at the Kwadwo filling station, say, media me miracle abuaje, me a former DC am ko sika e pamo me. Bawumia krampo right now we're relegating me. Me nyane spokesperson. Me top petrol, me MPP card ni into mumbu a letter 17 Ghana mame. Why I want no say fork kwasiafo and mugu social media. What is the Ghana for mo? The Ghanaian is actually benefiting from the Mahama government. Inti aga say aban biaba edisika to Ghana for botoma. This is what the government is doing. The government is leaving a lot of money in the pockets of people. In the 150 now, a branch to school fees. And that is what we talk about governance. And then the governance, no. And yes, about me Santini, me Okoni, me Ankrani, and a mama. Sankwa Siadiano and Sa Ghana Niagene. Dear Yanisa Ubewu, very soon. Wa winim, osofo catch or da, yare edidi wo widium, oba pro, wa winim. Enti, mombrem once na momba molas empaye. Mwe Jimmy Dodo. You still don't get it. Ghana ni na oten tamburewunu. Ono sa Okatakyie ni ena so auto diesel ed sparking ne machine. And I say auto petrol ena obi na auto western region okopo auto de diesel edigu ne kanu odi andie mu no ne moto mu na ode fa eposo no. So okọ na se ka se Mahama tesu se ya eno na ote ase. Onim se aban na ye bibia ma no. Aban ne share ne bo aban ne di so into a point na aban ne ka che ne say unim sa mu diesel na moto no se say yemfa $1 bi into 1 cedi into so ana 2 cedis into so every say nyoma mu ayedin na yenhwe mfa tintin nyoma sa afori no obeye every say aban na kan okura kire no. Governance is about being honest to the people. Being honest with the people. Governance is not about Jimmy Okatakyie kabrofo edada nipa. That is what you people don't understand. This government, adiomu ye nyina se omu di nukura kire Ghana fo. Enti so omu kire omu a, na so omu ka nukura kire Ghana fo a, Ghana fo na omu befa janim. And that is what you people don't know. Eno na Bawumia nim, eno na monkwasiafo we mu nim, eno na MPP nim. Your party is built out of lies. Omu kasama mo kura, omu ntumi nka nokure. Na nka wo the politician na odi party na we Jimmy no, wo na wo tinche na wo se, wo dia okasa on Facebook, okasa on Twitter, okasa no kaka nokure no. Now just some ranty away. They care about what you are saying on Facebook. Say kwasiampe you she KGB obi di wo yire wo Ghana. Now what talk as Mahama aban no aban de enye. Ono sa onye so dwon kwasia wo ho. Na wo obra papa bi bo anka wan Ghana mbo. Oti America, oti bon come to basement. Am obi di wo yire e wa salam down. Odo kwasia eye Ghana ne de. Small boy na edi wo yire. Small boy. A very young boy na odi wo yire. Wo so sorry a wunya aduane ndi. Wo sorry a wuntumi pie. Wo so ya unya sika bi andi. Wanga sa wo hwe wachi wo fi a sika 100,000 Ghana kura nda ho. Wo tewa wakoma ebo obi di wo yire. Wo beka no kura che Ghana fo no do kwasia te wo se me ya santini ya MPP ni. Nya so obi gino ho. Wo yare na edidi wo mu no. Ene yare na edidi wo mu. Esoso wo da ya wuntumi na unim se obra obi achim wo kon awie dada wo bewu. And this is what we are talking about. Abayno Ghana. The government is putting money in the pockets of Ghanaians. Obidu yire watantra heroes enfa. Kwasia anadwumi no ka sei ochire Saturday oyire kwa koma ne sister obidi no because okotisa me no ka sei oti kroma tafre kro onya ntafre no to obi ti oyire so ekenyan obidi yire ti America wa wutumi nkofie. Now we stress ne beda so a now we try to actually Ghana for now be yakesem I won't stress nti akesi aka ofo okon na aka obi di yire esidi to boasini ba obi di no abuofunu yanko anim bra mo be brero obi di yire do Jimmy tia. Now this is a story I want us to talk about. Moka adewe 2016 answer na meko no Atachia eko Paul Adom-Otchere show so. Bede size movie ba be kire won nansen a. Obi repa na small boy inside dan to so ewurade nyankopon. Ogoti so awobro. Bede me the size movie ne picture bi abekire wo nansia obi yire o small boy na dia yasanka nipa ba ko mpo anka ya e na small boy huje obi yire anajo 12 no mu gina bontini su obi yire o small boy oni kapre adan ne bema wa e na kwabna ne hye bonkum e na small boy huje amanfo yire ne nsada obi to so obi yire kwasia acting husband. You are acting as a husband, and somebody is the performing husband. And who stress until return to actually Ghana from Kwasiafo. Straighten your mind. Embraning Bruno near wo manage three small boys. Oh, dear Kwaran by heart. May the size of movie babechiremo, may the picture be babechiremo. Akumayari and a man for your grow. Pressure and a man for Casa by heart. With the munim dear ba. Now, my man, you're na dasori o. You want nim every day. Obi do yire anadwi and a Friday. Etium. Osha bonkum. Kwasia. Oya bema. Anka oba dwene ho se Obi di me yire. Esi so. Peje wabeti. Kwa tiki. Small boy. Nansia na owie school. Small boy. Only $500,000 crowd and accounts. Small boy. Big boy did the small boy. Ya won 1991. Small boy. On si we yere so no kwasi ati abruchi kasa. We dem Pedro bi nom. Now, Atachia. Enra Atachia echo Paul Adom-Otchere shows. And Friday, me de frafra. Doggy mu Pro Max panyan on dog na ye bo fasoro no ai on doggy boy bo na I say e bo fasoro no ai akwa no so ne ohwe ne mfe awurade nyankopon me de be wa kire mo boase ye he obetete no me say na so okura undrum dada idu okura udura hu different undrum ka udrum an ka obeti ase hwe ye di oyire wo yakasesam But I remember one say, and I give you an alcohol. Yentinkrano, my friend, yes, Ukoto Draba, says I will, hey, Yakoya or Kodama, the actual Quasiat was say, I Bentiasia, on Tiasia of Delta Airline coffee, Cocha 42K, Cotna toilet in home, a witch ho. Nakona Coche. Waka, Okatakyie Jim, ye do it. Minya, what you way? Amama Kai, a ye, me SD and Yumbi. Unia Bema, ye do it. Ye do yire oh. Minya be meti when yo ye do yire. As the Sami quite did jai. Ye do yire oh. Minya be meti when mo ye do yire. Awa utimi. Uno ti ma show di when me. Ye do yire oh. Minya be mati when mo ye do yire. Huh? What my SD do kura ba he. For more, abotorwa ye do it. Hey. Yani ebe tuba frustrate obenya hatata eko. Now, moment chira de bi wa ha. Ye ginemo ye ni bebi akọ. Ye ni yire neti. Bawumia was not in charge of the economy during the presidency of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Achim police so abekasa. Endra okotena Paul bewu ehwo so. Paul bewu. Nana nsemu hu se Paul wa tantan. Endra tade bi na se wa tantan. Hey, na nipa so wie ye nyo. Atachie okotena Paul show so. Na oyeden or person say Bawumia was not in charge of the economy. Bawumia was not in charge. Atachia the busuani ne Akufo-Addo. Momenko tie Atachia any Paul bewu. Just say MP from this year Jimmy o. Momenko tie mo. Hwe Paul no why you findi Paul yare o or yare serious. But the bunim dey be see. Mo hwe Paul. Okatakyie said Bawumia was not in charge of the economy. What was Bawumia in charge of?
What we are seeing. And
So Dr. Bawumia was sidelined.
Oh, please. Who doesn't know this?
By whom?
By the president and his cousin, of course. What did you see?
By Akufo-Addo and Ken Ofori-Atta.
In the running of the economy. He was not in charge at all.
How do you know this?
Well, at least I could see what happened when I was in the cabinet. And I could see also what happened when I was outside the cabinet. I'm not here to wash our dirty in the public, but show one record that, Bawumia was the one who was trying to overhaul the exchange rate and he failed. Do you know what was happening at that time?
Gold for oil was to overhaul the exchange rate, but we ended at $14 per dollar. Now the NDC is on 10.
Do you know whether somebody wanted to that the system should operate full throttle, or it was like, if it's coming from Bawumia, let's not glorify it? Do you understand what is happening?
Are you suggesting that there was some undermining of the gold for oil policy?
Oh, goodness me. But how much money was released from the Bank of Ghana that we should buy gold when Bawumia was vice president? Let's do statistics and you see that do not say a man should be pregnant. It's a cruel argument. When he hasn't gotten the wherewithal, a man has no womb to be pregnant.
What's the point?
The point I'm making is that there is no evidence that huge largesse of resources were given to Bawumia to run the economy and he blew it. There is no...
Nobody's saying that. Are people saying that?
But what is it that you are talking about?
They are talking about he being the chairman of the economic management team.
What economic management team?
Then that is expected to lead the economic renaissance.
Was there an economic management team that was trying to, drive the economy and direct Ken?
Dr. Bawumia is the one who introduced...
No, if it was so, the MPs have eyes to see. They say, look, this bad manager of the economy, Bawumia should go. What did they say?
Bawumia cannot go on the MPs by the law.
Resign.
No, well, okay, they could have called for his resignation.
Resign.
Yeah, they could have called for his resignation.
In fact,
but they were calling for the dismissal of Ken, not his resignation.
Well, look at even the NDC MPs. They want the censure.
Yes.
Why? Who was responsible for the economy and who has to be censured?
It was Dr. Bawumia who gave the general public the list of the very fantastic actors at the economic management team. Jan Bafo, Alan Chemate. It was Dr. Bawumia who said.
Find out from them whether it was in name or it was in function and who was actually in charge. You see,
so now you see the strategy, the kind of messaging Bawumia crooks, they want to cook now. They are disassociating themselves from Akufo-Addo's government completely. They are sounding as if Bawumia wanya bibia wa binding. But this is the same Bawumia who is taking credit for gold for oil. He's taking credit for everything. In fact, I see Adebia kosi sisi bia ye djube bia no e yono na de bae. Achim police Okatakyie only T. Why say Achim police? Makacham said the NPP, they still think it's a gun of WGB. 90% of impedifo mo NPP mo WGB. And 90% of politicians mo NPP mo nim nyansa. Unima de kro. They are stuck between two things. One, they cannot disassociate themselves from Akufo-Addo. Because when they disassociate themselves from Akufo-Addo, then it exposes Bawumia. Now the question is, if you are disassociating Bawumia from Akufo-Addo, then what does Bawumia represent? Because it is what Akufo-Addo and Bawumia did, and also Bawumia ran Ewoso. So they are stuck between these two things. Now what they are trying to do is to say, they cannot disassociate themselves from Akufo-Addo. Say Akufo-Addo is a terrible leader. Akufo-Addo did not do anything. Akufo-Addo's bad policies on the Bawumia, and Asamoah. Because the moment they do that, Mahamudu Bawumia also takes the fall with Akufo-Addo. Because Bawumia was Akufo-Addo's vice who was in charge of the economic management team. Now, they cannot disassociate themselves completely from Akufo-Addo. And secondly, they cannot also run on another record apart from Akufo-Addo's record. And they are stuck in these two spaces. Now, what they are trying to do is say, they are trying to isolate Bawumia from the government, but not from Akufo-Addo. Because when you detach Bawumia from Akufo-Addo, technically, you want to tell me, say, Bawumia should take responsibility. Now, when you keep Akufo-Addo in the picture, Bawumia and Akufo-Addo shares the responsibility. So what are they doing? What they are trying to do now is say, now we want you to understand, say, even the government na Bawumia kanwa na oya the head of economic management team taking decisions for Akufo-Addo in cabinet, you know. Now they are saying, say, Bawumia was sabotaged by some people. Oh, say, they have all refrained from saying, say, Akufo-Addo was the one who has caused Bawumia this problem. Now they are trying to use Ofori-Atta. It is an easy spot for them to use. So utie na komia, utie Atachia, utie Oseche Mensa Bonsu. The criminals somebody Bawumia na. Every time it comes to Bawumia issue, they are not able to mention Akufo-Addo's name. They are always running from the name of Akufo-Addo. Because the moment you mention Akufo-Addo, you know Bawumia has twin is Akufo-Addo. Now they are trying to look for some people are on easy target, low hanging fruit to say they are the ones to blame for Bawumia's poor performance. Now on say attaching Akasano or the Kwako Share Bank of Ghana governor. Yakase gold for oil. Yadawuti Kroma Bawumia is taking credit for gold for oil upon all the losses, no. But and the attaching say Yanko back into the records. Some people sabotaged Bawumia because where is the money? When a man Bawumia sikase on randy gold for oil. Kwasia. Bawumia etam gold ne de ko Dubai no or the man Alpha Stream no kwasia penny na e wan sika. Time Bawumia eji sika o Bank of Ghana. Gold na ya toto no PMMC. Etoto gold ma Bank of Ghana. Bawumia ka se gold for oil. Yantam sika no enfengu shipum enkoto petrol no kwasia atachia na sa sika no eyo ma media. So you see what they are doing. They are struggling with the communication because they know their product is a stinking pig. With all due respect, it is a prequa a bone. Now they are trying to isolate it from Akufo-Addo. Now they cannot criticize Akufo-Addo because when they criticize Akufo-Addo was a chunk of criminals who will come after you. Into what are they going to do? And then I'm on communication. What they need to say clearly to Ghanaians and say, Bawumia and Akufo-Addo, they failed. They cannot say it. They cannot boldly come out because if people are blaming the administration of Edian failure, why do you isolate the president? Let us know. So why is everybody running from Akufo-Addo's name? They are confused. They are liars. They are thieves. They think we are forgotten. Now they cannot run on any record of Akufo-Addo. Mahmoud Bawumia said, or the 33 policies and the car Akufo-Addo there and our XLA, they have refused to speak on the 33 policies. And they can't also speak on the Akufo-Addo's policies. So right now, they are looking for people that are low-hanging fruit and to go after them. Into our picky Ofori-Atta. Ofori-Atta is the one. Normal picky Bank of Ghana governor. Addison Jimmy is the one. They cannot speak about Akufo-Addo. Let me show you something. You see this? This is Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2018. They now upkind the State of the Nation address. They are not catching Ghana. I am glad to be able to report that the economic management team, under the stellar leadership of the strong, brilliant economist, Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia, has risen to the challenge and the hard work is beginning to show positive results. That is full credit. This is full credit without ambiguity. Bravo. This is full credit. Preposterous, unequivocally, astronomically ambiguous, ambitious, full credit. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Beka State of the Nation, he said this. I am glad to be able to report that the economic management team under the stellar under the stellar leadership of the strong, brilliant economist, Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia, has risen to the challenge and the hard work is beginning to show positive results. Why didn't Akufo-Addo talk about Ofori-Atta? Why didn't Akufo-Addo say? Because Ofori-Atta, as you people are saying, was in charge. Why didn't Akufo-Addo credit Ofori-Atta? But he deliberately, single-handedly picked out Bawumia. The economic management team, 90% of whom, why did he mention only Bawumia's name? Because Bawumia had to take the full credit and responsibility. ye be kai mo akopɛ sɛ mo nyina mo bewu mo bodam 38% me mete so about 32% muni idea me de ba do 24%. Bawumia is a problem. Bawumia is a problem. The NPP is a lying and killing machine. They don't want to accept somebody Ghana bonnet. They don't want to accept that Bawumia cannot do the job. They don't want to accept that Bawumia is a failure. He knows nothing. Wabong. Now what Okatakyie Afrifa woto. Why would ticket say Achim police to war? Nobody gave Bawumia money for gold for oil. But the same the joker is telling us we should give him credit for gold for oil. Where did he get the money? Gold for oil, sika omodekoto gold oil no. Na wana sika, na Bank of Ghana sika. You are a foolish old man. Money amount you because your actions, your utterances, and that room to be able to insult you people in a very comfortable way. Jimmy, you don't respect the intelligence of Ghanaians. We will drop your vote to 24%. We are here. Yanko baby, we would make sure Ghanaians get to know the truth. Why did he single out Bawumia? He singled out Bawumia because he wanted everybody to know Bawumia is the one who did it, and he is the brilliant economist, stellar leadership. Stellar leadership, brilliant economist. Kwasia and all talk I say Bawumia was not given the room to work. So every day it is not Bawumia. Nana kumia betina no kan Kwasia say it is not Bawumia. Also betina it is not Bawumia. Inti enji mundi. Nine. More respect inti ne dimu atabono. But you say it's politics as usual. 1992 politics, 1996 politics. Where the enko chantro ne ekotena ne ka ebeto ni patrim. Ya ne waha ya masa Kwasia fon kokora tisemo. Ajantra for amon kanokre to run this country down again. Munyina moya tro for amon kanokre. Sadi we menam troy. This is 2018 11:50 Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo on X. Okatakyie niti ongu niti as Achim police onu manoma na efe na Achim police no sa na Okatakyie ate mu ye mpenifo munjintum ya disappointed Ghana for. You're disappointed Ghana for. The question here is, why did Akufo-Addo bring Mahamudu Bawumia as his vice president? There were so many people Akufo-Addo could have chosen as his running mate and our vice president. He brought Bawumia because Bawumia was an economist. Mahamudu Bawumia in opposition had a lot of press conferences, symposia and symposium. He was talking about economy. He made us believe Sikawa Bank of Ghana. When he comes, he is going to make sure dollar na was 3.6 or the dollar number 1.1. He ended up dropping the dollar at 1782. Petrol now found at 355. He ended up dropping the petrol at 17 Ghana cedis. This guy was all over the place telling us that he is an economist. Akufo-Addo with Jimmy. 90% of us went out to vote for Akufo-Addo because of Bawumia. Because Bawumia Kachere said, or no, Akufo-Addo chose him because of his economic background. That is why in 2018, Akufo-Addo was giving him full credit for Eddie and his speech, Now you are telling me Bawumia wasn't given the room to work. Oh, bottom. Why didn't Akufo-Addo mention Ofori-Atta's name? Senator Ofori-Atta, finance minister. Why didn't he mention any other person's name? Why didn't Akufo-Addo decide to mention every single person in the economic management team? But he decided to single out Mahamudu Bawumia. Andra, I played a video of Asamoah singling out Bawumia to say Bawumia has performed his leadership because they gave the economy to the Koliko. Suddenly, we should forget all these things. Now, what Okatakyie join the Saya say, yes, Bawumia did not do what? Bawumia did not do what? And a Friday, Mama nipa charge ya. Now, Mama Famon Kakra. And a Friday. Ye do be hero. What the can hear the stress, no? Minuka says, a man for taxi. Oi. You say, I see if you're in front of Wasia. Message here, go ahead. I'm for phone. Yeah, and I'm afraid you bring me. Say, so Wayne. Yeah, and Kwanza Unifi. Yes, it Thursday be our own bantam. Yes, so ba also go for the aba. Oko class. Now don't have do. Yeah. Oshada kem. And ye do yere. Umbra wase. Be say, and the Friday. Ochina beka so okwe ye. Okwa oboase ye yaba. Obeka so ne classmate bi ewu nimu no. Yakwa ebeda ho. Cantonment ya etangan. Bakan etangan. O yere ne yebo de to bakan no pa. Aje mi pra. Me say cantonment ya epangan. Epangan. Yakwa ye wo hobi. Ofra number busy. Ofra network busy. Because you cross near yakwa network ni ho. Dia na obeye. Obeja ticket akofie. What return ticket na bakwa na so de dia obetwa foforo. Ochena yakwa yie. Eye so ni ho. Your classmate na ewu. Wo do kwase ya do kwati tiati. O yakwa yie de na obeye. Your small boys na guso. Your small boys guso. Obu prum. Yankwara. See a catch the wood tie futu. Ye tumu for wood tie. Ya seti yankwara no mu guso mu prum. Omu prum. They see me ke ping. I don't know phone your friend ma he. Dia na obeye. Na wo hokura dia na utumi ye. Na wo ho ankasa do. Ade ye tia na ndrum dia na utumi ye. Na hu say wetwa nsuo. Oba bruta. Double kura ha wunya bindi. Me say ye prum me small boys o. Ya set ye prum. Ko cantonment ko he. Me say ye bo yire to bakan. Ye prum. We be ma cafe. Hello. Ne say no enkwari ni dia na enda ye se ukwa yie na tambe na he. Wo kwasia wo wo be atino ye kwa yie fa ho ben. Ye se ye kwa yie ye din. Ochina me say week me di eyiba be kire mo. Obi kiri pa na obi da me small boy nsa da so. We dey munim dey sia. Obi wu ada kuro mu amo. Na mo me ntomfa kakra. Now, this senior ya kasa nyina ye ni age sebio problem no day house ni nyina say. And the seed no is trading at 10.8. 10.8. Thank you very much, team. Because yes. Yes, I have it. Yeah. 10.8. 10.8. Time at John Mahama Eba Power in 2024. Now dollar no ewo 17.82. O platform kwatwo de na kwaka. Say na ni 17. Wa bodam. Ko bia also platform na kwakire say ena nye 17. Ye nyina na ye bogus. Na ye sendiska. Na 1782. Me bie me wave kire wa 2024 sika me send ba Ghana. Hey, Ekufo Adom pa de mu di misika o. 2024 sika me send ba Ghana. Let me check. The amount last be me share me party be na me say oh, but you how much you send go Ghana? Obi any dey so kire me be share me. Me say hey, and I say yeah, this be the amount of money I sent to Ghana. In fact, my total is 2024, 2025. My total sika me send ko Ghana na a year $334,147 in ye eguso. Sika me send ko Ghana $1,000, $500, $300. 2024 everything there. We are getting close to 300 and almost we are crossing 350,000. Sika is sending. It imagine near send $1,000. Time you for was not $1,000 na you saying. It you see in Kofo way essay Ghana. John Mahama maba no mo correcting yama. And I want to know Jimmy is a one tiasie. Men oka say John Mahama ebeji presidency no na dollar was 1782. 1782. And the men oka say dollar no what 10.8. 10.8 a dollar. $1 is 10 cedis, 8 pesos. $1. And you sit in Ghana and you think this is a joke. This is not a joke. This is something we have to celebrate. This is something we have to be happy about. This is something that needs to give us encouragement. It needs to tell us, say, we have a leadership that is ready and willing to help us. 1, our businesses. 2, our investments. 3, Yanyankasa as a nation, how to save money. Yanyankasa to keep money as a nation. We have a government that is looking out for us. This is not a joke. And it just doesn't end there. When you move forward, Ubamuse and the Menoka say, in the history of the Republic of Ghana. In the history of the Republic of Ghana, time at John Mahama NDC ever power. Now you talk petrol, a letter, almost 17 Ghana cedis a letter. Unim letter. So we beer bottle na kesiye na e 9 ene kakra bi kan ho e 1 liter. And they Kufuado. Na your top beer bottle, petrol ubu beer bottle ba mienu miensa e 9 basic e 9 a 1 liter. Na your tona and they Kufuado any abozege Bawumia. Any MPP for we were buying it and the MPP near total almost 17 Ghana for 1 liter. So we share beer bottles 4. Udi petrol guna sharing in a good gallon ba kumwa your friend 1 liter. Na your turn and the kuf Bawumia, a Kufuado, Canada Japan, Brandy Champon, Kentry, any idea omo makano near tono and the omo nansi near tono 17 Ghana. Almost 17 Ghana. 1 year per penny and in the history of the Republic of Ghana. Nansi ne di bronya, menamo Ghana, bronya, mename family, we were in Ghana for 2 weeks. Ye di bronya, the first time in the history of Ghana, bronya time, na petrol bafom, bronya time. Na dollar air bafom, na petrol price air bafom, bronya in Ghana. The first time in the history of Ghana, and the year top petrol 9.99, 9, super, 9.99. And a dollar na ewa 10.8. Now, this is not a joke. Obian Beso Beko back to Dada no. In the history of the Republic of Ghana, oh Shamia, Ghana, ye chichere Ghana no. This is the first time I had to pay through 9.99. Dollar so 10.8. Then you tell me, say, Kevin Taylor, say ano, yense sanwe, o se sanwe yakope dien kaya motium. We are not even supposed to argue about this. We are not supposed to do what? Argue about this. And see, as we sit here, so you got now show we are driver ni, we are businessman, we are nipebia, we are Juma or Ghana. You ask yourself, say, hey, Sesiano, you bear dang. Sesiano, we need to. At a point, now we talk a gallon of petrol. Now you're almost 70 Ghana, 70. That time, Ekufuado, Bawumia motisono. Now we talk a liter, and I say sorry, a gallon of petrol. That is 4 liters. A gallon of petrol. Na almost 70 Ghana cedis. Do not sit there and make it look like this is a joke. What you are seeing here, and we 1 beer bottle, 2 beer bottles, 3 beer bottles, 4 beer bottles, that's 4 liters. Okabom na unya a gallon. It is less than 50 Ghana cedis. Less than 48 Ghana cedis. And the Kufuado, now you talk how do you guys say it? Ne talk 4 liters, 1 gallon, no. Ne talk almost 70 Ghana cedis. If I'm right, yeah. Now, so 4 liters, no? 4 liters, no? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, Bakubia is 16. When you multiply 16 by 4, now you're saying. Inti, Saturday we mention the agro. Don't joke with us. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. Inti, Ubusa will say, hey, Nedana ban 8 years sign your way. Omo mudi Ghana so sisi ano mo dwene. And the menoka say, to tema oil refinery. It mean nane fango kakra e de support the year to. See yama aban wait na so ekoso kakra. To betumi anane fango bebre bedu point bi ye beto petrol. Ye betuma to petrol be 4 cities. And it is all about consistency. Consistency. So and the Kufuado, you talk 1 gallon, 70 Ghana. That is about 4.5 liters. Now, 1 gallon is 70 Ghana. Now, under John Mahama, you talk 4 liters, that makes 4.5 liters, that makes 1 gallon. You talk less than even 50 Ghana in less than a year. In a year, basically. You are not supposed to even argue about anything. Say, oh, Baba, my MPP chance. Omo chance, no, my bedding. Because can they do better than this? They can't. You gave them all the opportunity. Omo ba not tall, ewo. Omo ba not tall, ewo. What did they do? Did they touch tall? Omo from Monsanka. Omo could be a centio oil. And omo di sika no criminals any Chinese DB eka omo tribo mu ena omo ko be senti oil ena Ghana instead say omo be hwe de Kwame Nkrumah gya no ho ebie tema oil refinery no omo jagu ho. In fact omo so aka be 400 V8 etwa mu oto eko bie a private the oil refinery Chinese ni any criminals bi Ghana dia ena omo say ene no omo benya sika personally. NDC ba power any 1 year omo bie to emende to air refining oil ema to to minya fango de maye ema get me use it as a nation. Okatakyie say yen tam to me fama Bawumia ne nkwasiafo we. Why? We are not even supposed to be arguing on this. We are not even supposed to be having a conversation on this. It is not about what somebody says. It is not about the hatred towards John Mahama, the hatred towards NDC, the hatred towards anybody. It is about we, the people. We like it. We want it. Things are not the best, but things are better than before. And if we keep on and allow this government to work in the next 41 years, do you know what will happen in Ghana? And Mamika Bibinchiro, are buying a mine Okatakyie. You bet to me I hit a block. Thank you very much. Yes, it just came in. Let me move it to the system. A buying a mine Okatakyie. A bedroom baby, a buy no ebe struggle kakra. It is normal everywhere in the world. And your friends say governance. But that does not mean say a buy no do baby na nyuma mu ya den kakra. E was say Dani Echidima a buy no. No. Because in this short period, you know, you share the a buy na ye. NDC, and then almost 30 years ago in 2016. Let me show you this. This is 2016. Yamfa history in 2016. This is Goyle, 2016. Goyle a buying filling station and a buying agency sebio omoton petrol diesel and LPG maye meboa. In 2016 July na Super X na ye tono 3 cities 55 pesos under John Mahama. Satana John Mahama free power. Na ye to diesel XP 3 cities 45 pesos. This is 2016 July. Na John Mahama na power. Eti dia wo ni sisi ano eye nkofo a omunim aban buo, omunim aban chichire, and this for omunim nyansa. They are not just doing. This is not lack. This is thinking. People committing to principles. 2016 answer NDC free power no. Now you talk where 2016 prizes obimbra no challenge and then person tia say dia wo ni sisi ano nipa bi na adwene and they move petrol no price from that place, you know, Abedru Bibia Ewono. John Mahama was power in July 2016. Now you talk super, near 3 cities 55 pesos. John Mahama in the next 2, 3, 4 years. Senya me ya dum na nyoma coach be ekone betuma to petrol 5 cities for Ghana. But it will all depend on us. Trust I debema John Mahama ne NDC are buying. Say a hit block a cry, say that is how it is. You be hit a block kakra, you be change kakra, but we still have to be focused, support the government, they will deliver. Mincha won't draw. A baibia wo the setbacks like a kakra. But it is how the government turns around so setback, you know, to become something positive. And this government, Adom-Otchere, since Omoba power from 2025, Omoba power, they have Adom-Otchere, they have shown say they can do something. Evidence in the down 2016, now Goyle under John Mahama in 2016. Now your tongue a super near ton 3 cities 55 pesos. Now your tongue diesel XP 3 cities 45 pesos. John Mahama free power. And Kofo will move petrol from 3 cities 55 pesos to 17 to 18. 18 cities a letter. Mama church munchro. Time na John Mahama what power 2016 no. Ye ka 3 cities 55 pesos na a liter. Uyi beer bottle ba kwa ye friend 1 liter. Beer bottle ba kwa 1 liter. Into John Mahama what power no. Na sebio oto 4.5 liters na and then 1 gallon. Na John Mahama what power no. See around in the apple cry a ye 4 cities per liter. O calculate 4 by 4 is saying 4 is saying. Na a 16 Ghana cedis. Yemfa ne say, yemfa yen rounding up near 16.5. That time now auto 1 gallon. That is 4.5 liters. Beer bottle no and 9.5 eka. Nende and the kufu the bet na so. Na ya to 1 liter 17 Ghana. 1 liter near to 17 Ghana. Na na do dan kufu ne Bawumia eti power no. Near ton 1782 at a point near ton 18 a liter 18 auto 1 liter auto beer bottle bakwa na 18 Ghana. And I mean okay say in just a year John Mahama move away from 18 at the Ababedru 9.99 1 year. Emma some of the filling station the OMCs are Matisse Star Oil, they are selling it below 9.99. They are even selling it below 9.99. Oh, catch them say Bawumia ni nyansa. Na Bawumia nyansa be pa no wo. Kennedy Japan nyansa be no wo. Eye brand champion nyansa be no wo. Eye Kobne Japan nyansa be no wo any country. Nyansa be no wo. There's no way they can work to bring fuel lower than this. Yeah, momo 8 years they picked fuel from 355 to 18 Ghana a liter. It is not a joke. I was out NPP. Anytime I told me, also you show. So what is Obiabo MPP? I also you show because to go back to MPP, a massacre, the worst dream, a nightmare for you to even think keke. Say MPP be best have a power. I also you show. I also my BP Kosro. Jack, it is not easy. For a government to come into power in less than a year, like let's say a year, to move fuel from 18 a liter to 9.9 a liter. Jack, in the history of the Republic of Ghana, been see that. Been see that. Iti maweninje nenya hope ewa abani mu. Nenya hope ewa John Mahama mu. Now, Mamemfa NPP for terminal reporting show. Thank you very much, Mr. S, for bringing this in. Thank you. Mamenchao, thank you, team. Mamenchao, MPP for terminal report. Time on more power. Omo betu petrol no 355. Omo bedi Ghana so no. Omo record ni. The same goil. Mamenchao omo record ni. This is the NPP. This is fuel and the MPP. The same goil. 2024 omo free power. This is December 19th, 2024. Wasiafo na mo osedi petie mo bodam. 2024, 19 December. Na ye to sa time no krampo no na ya teso kakra o na ye to a liter 1475. Ya ka say liter bi atoa baako na trotro fuel station a omo to bi atoa baako na 1475 eno kwa ye goil where a bind ye enti ye ko OMCs na enya bind ye na omo da ho ton around 16. Where a buy was even subsidized. Almost oh, where the a buying tea, oh dear, yanya and hokakra. This is a buying. Now the Danko Kufu ne Bawumia 2024 yaw ye December 19th. Now ye talk a year super 1475 a liter beer to abako. Now Wakano efa 15 gallons. Now I say efa 20 gallons. Say now beto. Let's do the math with this basic one. Mr. S, Mr. P, do this math for me. Per this calculation, say in 2024 December, now you talk a year petrol 1475. Now obi ne car efa 20 gallons, just 20 gallons. Obichi bus be ana a car efa just 20 gallons. Calculate in cedis. Na and then sa petrol na John Mahama emia ton 9.99 no so obi car 20 gallons sign obetua e hona be say MPP a nightmare. It's not supposed to, we are not even supposed to talk about MPP again. Mr. S, Mr. B, guys, do the maths for me. This a liter 1479, diesel near ton 1545, one bottle, one beer bottle near ton 1545, super XP95 near ton 1538. Majority of Ghana for omuchika or Ghana omuwo BMWs, Mercedes, omuwo better machines. You know, they want to buy high quality fuel. omoton 1538. It is obi echi Mercedes. Nyan fans on the obu 8 gallons, 9 gallons, just 8 gallons per at 1538. Unim sika nipa ni betua. Now today, that same person ochi Mercedes. Na say auto petrol no auto 999. Na say auto 8 to 10 gallons. Sign obetia. Do the maths. Audience said that form enye easy. Dear John Mahamani NDCI no. Don't joke with it too. A history breaking record. It is a obi under MPP no. Sir obi talk. Besides, how many gallons is that? The 1,180. How many gallons is that? And the MPP, how many gallons? So in 2024, thank you very much, Mr. P. In 2024, thank you for bringing this in. In 2024, if your engine is 2.4 liters, this is my team bringing in the story. So if you want to know, this is my team. So as you can see here, this is the ghost team. You can see, yeah, this is the ghost team. So it's a chat with my team. Now, in 2024, if your engine is 2.4 liters at 1475, you will need 944 Ghana cedis to fill your tank. But now you will need 639 cedis to fill same car tank. In 2024, say, car nani engine no air 2.4 there liters. Now top petrol no 1475. At that point no now we spend it 944 Ghana. And the same person or top petrol 639 Ghana. Sika we save it. We save it 304 Ghana cedis free. We save it Sika for free. 3 million. MPP Nkwasiafo, and the people are saving good money. 300 Ghana, taxi driver, truck driver, a commercial driver, or a private citizen, or also one car, 300 Ghana in a day. So what the NDC is doing now, don't joke with it. We are supposed to be grace. We have to embrace it. We are not supposed to listen to anybody. We are not supposed to listen to any individual. And technically, technical because vet ne sa kan ketinkitom de Uber no low consumption cars. Num petrol. Imagine say petrol bedu 999. Now will be a Uber driver. Unim the money they will make. Do you know? You don't see that way, right? Uber ne ade no. Uber no. Na ye nim so crampo no nyame aboa ma vet no mchitwene ne sa small cars no and consume a lot of fuel. Moto no. Do you know how much money those people are going to make? And the vet ni Mr. P vet no ever saying and the vet ni filling the tanker compared to time and not filling the tank for the time and Bawumia time unim sika sa Uber driver no e save. To the still we bet to make just 1 year. A serious matter. It is not a joke. Anya hani abeka brofo. Hey, obesom ka brofo, momon ka brofo. Enkwasiafo no monti ase na on betra social media omu jimi omo. Wona oya garden ni wona nim how much money you are saving. Wona nim how good this government has been to you. Wona nim 300 Ghana cedis etumi tua school fees. Analysis akra me yakira no. If you are saving 300 Ghana cedis etumi tua school fees. Yes, it almost 42 letters. Mr. P, they are saying VIT is 42 letters. Into so be okay VIT. Or better to saying 42 letters. 42 letters, how many gallons is that? And you sit here and you think that this is a joke. Mr. P says 320 now. A month for saving. Etumi fele vet no sa Toyota vet no etumi fele no 4 tank. It is obi e boss or Mercedes or car sebio na engine 2.4 liters. na ande kufuado sika na ode fili ni petrol no and otumi fili ono ne petrol na car na ode ama obi so mfa nkoye uber no anasa na yire car na esifie na ye de kofa nkwara no otumi de saa sika na de aka no so efele saa into otumi de fili cars mienu what to catch them say MPP for kasa enkwasiafo yi intwam we ejimi fo nim nyansa we they don't know Ghana's problem they are just crazy they are selfish ingrates. These MPP people are foolish. They don't understand your pain. How am I for years, 8 years, they still don't feel it. Still, they are disrespecting you people. They don't have the sense to know, say, offend them. Almost say mujuma, almost say musika, almost say investment. They still don't want to even admit. And I'm down to social media. Hey, your time, no. Records are there. You picked petrol at 355 in 2016. You leave it at 18 a liter. We are boa. 2024, leaving office, you left it almost at the 17. Now, and the Osa Oda who Anua Obabeka Ghana and some say Ghana for Montuaba Mame. Now, you're Tuaba Mamma, they are then or dying. So, let's not underestimate this. Let's not see this as a joke. No, this is not a joke. This is a big deal. All right. Now, Yanko Enim. Me video we. Bawumia ni ekufu at the time. Obeko filling stage na driver for pion. Omu so ka ni omu wusum. And omu tumi yi wo no mu bu. Mama ju ka say abru so mani bu abru so and de ye bu petrol na abru so. Na bi enene ho. Akwam yekurasi ni na enene ho petrol no yetumi bu na enene ho. Bawumia ni ekufu at the time. Obeko filling station. I said drivers about gym. Trotro for shake it trotro kike ubusa so e be say ewurewurem na enso into the petrol na antenetine mu a okwa na car ne twitwini mu ofui sika na oni and the other na mo so car no first the Kufuado and the Bawumia time obeko filling station I said drivers by gym omu nyina ye ready mate for na ebre woso no na ye bu petrol no o woso car no na o ye ese aden na o ye sa o se na petrol na kwata ba bi baako petrol na e ma ye de na kwata ba bi baako o fele car petrol tie baby egum inte Kufuado ne Bawumia ma driver for nyina bedane macho men and the who driver no abo Kufuado time na driver abo mate abo o say na driver u tikiti na wabo sa no say am for macho twitro and so Kufuado ne Bawumia time na drivers nyina dane macho fo driver obo so abo adan anopa na o wo so no mo no twi vet kwampo na mo say otum so obi wa board ne kokromoti na e wo so kan service ni so no ye the same say eh okokromoti mu bebu okokromoti emu bebu and petrol nkota baby a yebua na anene ho mo se nkwasiafo ye nkoto abamamo mo da mo fa Bawumia ne mbra ye twen no mo fa koliko de mbra ye twen koliko do mo fa koliko de mbra koliko na oso nka economy ho asemi mo fa koliko de mbra ye twen koliko do mo de mo wiem ya ma mo free range no mo wiem wia de mo ba wiem mo wiem fa koliko de mbra mo beto ba ba wie po ha kwasiafo now mo me nko ani ndwom GPRTU Vit for omdom finger back on the Wosokano. I said Vit de Moha. Vit say, Yenya Kakrawa Hono. Yakosra girls Nasi a mom be a mom mammy be to me, or mammy be to me to vet. I said, we are near Simbia, ye also be boofu. Yenny say no, I any whiskano. Yakosra girls when I say, oh, my move, you hello, ma. So I call. You won't watch a papa, so ma. I know. They said the TV is unquine who. I into your qua near fresh small girl say offer you command mamma. The other small girl to top it. Yeah, what over to you? See, I said small girls some doors. I ex-girlfriends for one their association. So Kevin Taylor ex-girlfriends. No more doma pet the whole Ghana. Into you and Aquasra money. I should be on my life tier training no more coy no or more graduation. Yeah, there be a cost of training. Yet more aware of Matias or more ye be a mukunum. Into you 2 4 more. They are 12 for most of my move fee. See, Kevin, you watch a papa so ma. I know. Oh. And then they were try. Kevin, you TV some kwani you from the last time you best 7-8 years. So I know. Into really a qua as a small I on my track I see Juema mama and a top it. Manta Poli and a top it. So Jima mama. Jima mama, why? You best about 3 days time. So okay, thank you. So thank you. Where your machine is static. I want to say, Yanni, share as girlfriends. Yanni, Jima mama crack a kese, you won't actually the top it. Or to work can quasi as some shake. Vits and Casado boys, Mr. P. How much is Vits? Mr. P. How much is Vits? Mama waste fuel, no, me teams are making stop wasting the fuel. In here, pa, or say fuel, no, more use to the pepe. Mr. P. How much is Vits, Mr. S? Guys, tell me because me, I know, say, yeah, association for no, my chum, mammy, bibia, et me top Vits. Mr. P. How much is Vits? Because me who Vits price, I mean who. Omo amacha my dear pa. Ex-girlfriends for no no. Me soto. Kevin, we don't see you. TV swani who de bia me basa. I Mr. B, how much is it? Because me kai say me call McCarthy Hill. Me chase kebi for mommy. Jima mommy. Me sure say tweet of it. And I me say call cantonment area or me say kaso Jima mommy. And I me say call Trasako first one no and so because I Jima mami it's me say me who vet the boy saying 95 and yeah 95,000 80,000 then it means he say my chama hey and Jima mami na me mom 120,000 and 130 next my mom was kapao and it's that the biana me mama say what to say mama son is me cha 110 120 and say my chabro so me chabro vet so now 100,000 Ghana is saying in dollar is saying and he said $9,000 a day. And then anyway, now me a committee, me name bushing for air fly by Ghana, yeah, for first class essay, and use almost $50,000. And he say, Mammy, phone my Jima mammy, no. Now, say, Vinci can make town man for no. Because me can say, Nancy Ghana, 120 more mammy, 120,000, and I'm a car back on the nail list pie, 89,000, so Jima mammy, not on Fanya BB. Now, say, me, Vinci, I made a chess, I don't. Hey, Aqua we pa Mrs. Ska. Aqua we. There's a vid my ex-girlfriend's mamma no. Jima mamma 95,000. Jima mamma 100. So in the best no. The me and may come so I think it's okay, right? Now I'm gonna say, yeah. Aqua baku no trust stop on pow. Because last I guess like we manage. You manage 100,000 I'm from mamma no. One guys I'll check the order. And a dear subino no. And I would see my mom, I'll give it to her. Now I say, Vit na made chichano, Vit na made chiche, keke. Me tamanam the Vit ache, Jima mami, 85,000, 90,000. Last year, 120,000, say Jima mami. Adrian and mammy and Debbie me drew and I say, or the form, no, I consider table near, and I'm over there now, me wouldn't say me calls me better. Have a moment, mammy, for the hydrogen.
The MPP of Darocha, Sakiskek, Victor Wusu, Kofi Buzia, Professor Edubuahin, Alajete, J.A. Kufuor, those men of value, those men of integrity are not what we have today. I tell you without mincing words, the 5 people who are contesting, wanting to be flag bearers, are just sankwas. I tell you without mincing words, the 5 people who are contesting, wanting to be flag bearers, are just sankwas. I tell you without mincing words, the 5 people who are contesting, wanting to be flag bearers,